Hi, my name is Ezra Levy. I'm 21 years old. I served in the Givati Brigade from 2016 to 2017. Well, the short-term motivation was that I really wanted to spend a certain amount of time serving Israel. It was really a passion of mine for a long time, and I finally had the ability to do that. I was in an age and a great institution that let me go with my friends. And in the long term, I do want to eventually go back to Israel and live in Israel. I thought that was important for me to do first. I think one of the biggest moments was probably Yom HaZikaron and Yom HaAtzmaut. My first year in Israel was really special, visiting Har Herzl that Yom HaZikaron and also celebrating Yom HaAtzmaut that year in Yerushalayim. I think our community does a great job. I was really inspired by my mom who went to Flatbush and was always making sure to put a big emphasis on Israel, and her being there during 1990 with missiles from Iraq, with the gas mask and all, made me feel like she would allow me to to go to the army. I really missed my family. I was very fortunate that they came to visit and I was able to get some time off. But that was what I missed, and I guess that's the reason I'm back. Some of the most meaningful and proudest moments were probably the ceremonies that we had. One was towards the end of basic training, where we had the swearing-in ceremony at the Kotel. That was really special, all together with the echo at the Kotel, and my parents came in. And also at the very end, getting our purple berets when we were officially trained and ready to kind of be sent off whenever Israel needed us or wherever. That was really special, and it was a nice celebration with thousands of people coming to support us. Well, there were some times when we were in northern Hebron where there were riots and things. They were lighting things on fire, throwing some rocks and Molotov cocktails, but we weren't really so concerned with ourselves, I don't think, just because we're all protected with, guns and gear, bulletproof stuff. We were just, concerned for, the citizens going by. What was especially challenging at first was the language. Not that I didn't have a foundation in Hebrew, it's just that Israelis speak at a certain speed with a certain slang, so that was a challenge. But I had my American friends, and I think a hard part was just sort of learn to cooperate with a group that I didn't necessarily pick. Kind of just, most of the people hadn't met yet, and that was a challenge. When it came to the Army, I had friends that were a year older than me that had drafted the year before, and hearing about their experience was a real inspiration. People on the border, I would say that something to be careful with, because it takes a lot of commitment. It's a long time. If you're going to do it, make sure to do it well. And I always made sure I had my parents' approval before going. I think that's important. Keep it respectful. And I do think that at the end of the day it was much easier than I expected. And I just had a fantastic experience myself. When it came to me and my sort of introspection on how to give to Israel, I do think that all of us Jews do a good job really thinking about how we could all give in our unique ways, and we shouldn't be scared to commit and go all the way with it. I wanted to take the opportunity while I'm back in Israel and back in Jerusalem to give a special thank you to my namesake and grandfather Ezra. It was a real inspiration for me going to the Israeli army, and I felt like my service in a sense was a shlichut for him and a dream he didn't get to fulfill when he was my age.